If you own a roofing business, here are the top 3 SEO mistakes that are quietly killing your Google ranking and AI ranking. Guys, I've done this for 16 to 17 years, Fort Worth, Texas, do all the work from here, helped hundreds of roofers. So I'm gonna jump right into it and tell you what I see after all these years of doing this. First off, a lot of guys just neglect their website. Get the cheapest website up, neglect it, and try to get a bunch of reviews. And you've got 1,000 roofers around you. Roofers everywhere. Why, Google's grading it, can't have the worst thing up or some stagnant website. Second thing I see all the time is then too much activity, spam. So they put up a website and they're like, more blogs, more city pages. I've been preaching against those for years as bad content. Google finally came out about 3 days ago and said that basically unreadable content, i.e. blogs, city pages, are gonna cause you a problem. Now they had an algorithm called the helpful content update, but they came in and made a stronger additional statement. I've watched for years city pages and blogs hurt rankings. So you can't be so apathetic that you don't do anything. You also can't spam them. They're really smart nowadays. I don't care if it's Google algorithm or ChatGPT or Grok, they're smart. Third thing I see, and this has changed quite a bit within the last several years, no auxiliary SERP signals. Distribution of the brand content, i.e. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, not having these. You have to pay attention and have the best of all the macro items. The website, the Google map on point, social media. Guys, if you don't partake in these things, even the third-party stuff, which is called a third-party SERP signal, like Facebook, YouTube, is gonna affect whether you show up on Google or AI. Even if barely anybody calls you from social media. Now, you can't just have great social media and bad website, or great website and bad social media. It's all getting graded as your brand as a comprehensive thing. So we have to not violate Google Webmaster Guidelines, pay attention to basics like this, create a great user experience, and distribute the brand signal. So it sounds simple, but it's almost impossible to find somebody like Roofing Webmasters and DataPins to help you. There's 30,000 bad digital marketing agencies out there. And even though you've probably been messed around by them, it's still your job to continue. Unless you decide to roll over and not market, they're gonna choose who they think is the best. Let me help your brain understand this. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about DataPins. You are a digital brand. If you have the best brand, you don't violate Google Webmaster Guidelines, you create a good user experience and distribute brand signal to macro items, website, Google Maps, social media, you will matriculate and go up in ranking. How many people do this well? Almost none, almost none. 99% doing a bad job of this. We do much better brand signaling. Now, there's some stuff in there that sounds contradictory, but it's not. Do they need content? Yeah, they need content. They just don't want bad content. How do you get good content and distribute the brand signal without doing old SEO spam because you heard that putting up blog pages was helpful? You get DataPins. You show content from every job or every roof that you're on. Simple, right? Now, I've worked on DataPins for 7 years. We spent a fortune on it. We still have programmers working on it out of Fort Worth every day. With a 60 to 90 second action on DataPins, you can literally show Google and AI what you're doing, what you did on the roof. Was it a cash roof bid? Did you work on CertainTeed? Was it Brava Barrel Tile? Was it TPO? You can literally tag it with the geo coordinate, the photos, the videos, and because we integrate everything together, because we build the websites, do the SEO, and own the software, you can tag the individual pages on your roofing website. Now, that page of content for roof repair, roof replacement, asphalt shingle, standing seam, denotes every job individually. Standing seam to standing seam, replace to replace, all that gets done like that, and now you're raising your hand whether you got a review or not. But you're also getting way more content about each job. Those photos, words, the words get redone with AI. Remember, it takes about 60 to 90 seconds. You get addicted to doing these because it equals higher ranking, which equals extra leads, the whole point of it. But it doesn't just go to the individual pages on the website, which is fantastic. It also goes some of that information to your Google map. If you did a video, it goes to your own YouTube account. You get a Facebook post. You get all this stuff done, and now you have a great website. Now you're not neglecting it. Now you're not spamming it. the content that comes in is valid, the brand signal's being done, it's being distributed around different things, this is what makes people go up in ranking. We've done this forever. As we've helped hundreds of roofers across the nation, like to hear from you when you're ready, like to help you as well.